Hey guys, Jay, welcome back to the channel. Oh my god, guys. Oh my god. Oh my god. I just finished watching the first two episodes of Master Universe Revolution, and I have to admit, much like the way I felt the first time I watched Revelation, I'm over the moon. I really am. This is going to be a spoiler-free review, but I just wanted to put down my thoughts on video and relay my absolute joy in what I witnessed. And I just want to remind everybody that Master Universe Revelation was for me a great show. Was it the best show? No. It most certainly wasn't the best show. Was it really great to see, all these characters that we've come to grow up with and furthering the mythos and the story and the world building? Yes, absolutely. That's what Revelation did for us. Were there a lot of holes and were there problems with the series? Abso-freaking-lutely. And did that necessarily have to be from, the people who produced it? Maybe. The director? Quite possibly. Things which were out of our own control? Probably very much so. But was it entertaining? The answer is yes. The Revelation was very much entertaining. Did things happen in that were shocking and in some ways just downright what the heck was that? Yes. And many of those questions were answered in this series with Revolution. Is everyone going to be satisfied with the outcome? I don't think so. There's going to be a lot of people who are still going to not like the series for whatever reason possible. There are a lot of people who are basically going to say that the way the series was done was just to appease fans or, to try and garner goodwill and, it's disingenuous and everything of that sort of nature. But if that's the way you're thinking, there really isn't much that I can do to change your mind. Are people not going to watch this just on principle because of the, previous show and the kind of politics that were surrounding it and everything, that happened with the show previous? Yes, absolutely. Should you watch Master Universe Revolution? Absolutely. If you're a Masters of the Universe fan, you owe it to yourself to watch this show. The first episode is heavy. It is heavy. No spoilers. No spoilers at all. But honestly, it really was quite a different tonal shift from Revelation, sorry, and really did, come to terms with the fact that this is not, your Filmation He-Man. This is not your 2000X He-Man. This is not your New Adventures He-Man. And yet, it is. There are so many things which were brought forward to this series that unified many of these things, including especially the toys. The toy line especially is at the root of this series. And I love that. I love the world building. I love everything they're trying to do with this series. And I've only gone through 2 episodes because it's freaking, 3 o'clock in the morning. I don't have time to finish the whole thing. I have to get up early tomorrow. Well, a little bit later, but still. What I've seen so far and the story that they're trying to put together, the second episode in particular just blew my mind. The cliffhangers are very, 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 very well done. And in a lot of ways, they're using this because they only had 5 episodes to tell a story. It's very much like a movie, where the beats are the same in a movie. The story has to be moved as quickly as possible, and it moves fast. It moves really, really fast. And I'm only on the second episode, so I can only imagine how the last 3 episodes will be as quick as possible. I'm hoping it's not as quick as the what's it called, the Rise of Skywalker. That was like beat, and a lot of things were just not unexplained for the most part. But the direction on this one is very different from Revelations. This one seems to have a very, very clear direction, and I think the producers and the showrunners are really trying their best to this is not gonna satisfy anybody. But I will say this: do right by the fans. I think so, because again, there were a lot of things which kind of rub people the wrong way with Revelation, and I recognize that. The first episode is very, very heavy. It is dealing with, and I don't think this is a spoiler because the trailers revealed most of this, but spoiler ahead, if you haven't seen the trailers, I said there was going to be no spoilers, but it's kind of important for me to say this. But basically, if you haven't seen the trailer, I suggest you do, and I'll say it right now: the death of the king is pretty much the entire second act of the first episode, and the decisions that have to be made by the people around him that are affected by this are really telling. And there's a lot of things that happen with the sorceress and Grayskull that were shocking, and but in a good way. The revelation that things need to be put in motion. The introduction of, okay, I'm going to say it again, the Dragons of Darksmoke. Again, these are things that have been shown in the trailer, so I don't think that I'm spoiling anything. And then a character who returns, seemingly from somewhere else to sort of assist in, I guess, furthering the story, the additional world building. It's just absolutely beautiful. The second episode is much of the same, but even more intense. And the ideas that are presented, the return, once again, the return of somebody unexpected, somebody who, has come back to reclaim something. These are the things which really opened my eyes. I'm like, wow, there's a huge world that they're building here, and this is absolutely incredible, and I can't wait until I see how this plays out. As the episode goes on, you realize that the kingdoms are not safe, right? There's still threats out there, bigger threats than anybody could have imagined, and now they're just starting to show themselves. And you know what? It's interesting how, when characters are revealed, new characters, if you will, there's really no shock in the main characters. They're kind of like, oh, that's a different look, and they just move on. But I think it has to do a lot with the fact that there just isn't enough time. They basically react to the way Skeletor looks, I'm going to put it that way, and they just say, okay, well, you look like Skeletech, and that's pretty much it. They say his name and they move on. But the threat is imminent, and the threat becomes more potent. And the thing is that with that, as I said, a lot of decisions have to be made, a lot of world building has to be made, and there are decisions which are quickly passed on, I'll put it that way. And because of that, the next stage of the story is set, and the cliffhangers at the end of each episode are just absolutely staggering. You realize just how much is put at stake on every single end of each episode, and I can't wait to watch episode 3, because it really is just keeping my attention and really giving me an excitement level that I haven't had in a long time for Master Universe, at least ever since Revelation ended. I'm really excited about the Turtles of Grayskull. I'm really excited about the cartoon series that's being released from all these new toy lines. But this, with all the new characters that have been introduced, like older characters who are being reintroduced, teases from different characters, brand new vehicles, brand new like figures, and so many things that we can look forward to, the toy lines. I haven't been this excited for Master Universe, at least the entire wave. You know what I mean? Like the whole world building, everything about it, the toys, the whole enchilada. I haven't been this excited in a long time, and that is really giving me a lot of hope. And I kind of spoiled this for myself. I really did. But I think we were all sort of expecting it, especially with the release of the Dark Horse comic tease that they put out a little while ago. And I'm purposely not going to put any photos in this video, because I think that would help to spoil the show. And I really want everybody out here and all the fans from Master Universe to experience this for yourself, because you owe it to yourself to watch this show. There's something that happens. Again, I spoiled it for myself. I should not have done that, but I just couldn't help myself. Right, I'm about to go to, I need to go to bed, but there was something I was like, I wonder what's going to happen in episode 5. And I just kind of like said, okay, I'm just going to look right at the end and see if there's any end credit scenes that I can look forward to. And there freaking was. There was an end credit scene, and I sort of spoiled it for myself. But, it's another freaking cliffhanger. And the problem with this cliffhanger, it just makes me wish and hope and dream that there's a possibility for a season 3. Ted Biaselli and even Kevin Smith, they haven't said anything about that. As a matter of fact, they kind of said that this literally is going to be the last series for Master Universe in its current form. So that's, but that's still leaving the door open for a 3rd season. And if we support it, if we tell Netflix, or maybe even whoever else decides to pick it up, like a network or maybe Amazon Prime, if we let them know, and if we let Mattel know, and if we let all of them know with our support and our viewership and everything, that we want another season, damn it, we need another season of Master Universe. Maybe the new Eternia. Wouldn't that be something, guys? Wouldn't that be something? Guys, this to me is just a gush, just a fanning out, a fanboy out. I'm just geeking out right now. I really am geeking out. And I hope that if you watch the series, that you're going to geek out too. Guys, let me know in the comment section below, have you watched Master Universe Revolution, and what are your thoughts? I really want to know what you guys think of the series. Let me know if you guys are going to continue watching it all the way until the end, to episode 5. And please, in the comment section below, tell me what your thoughts are about the series as a whole. Or are you still boycotting the series based on past events and the people who are running it, and you just don't think that this is your Masters Universe? Leave those comments in the comment section below, guys. If you enjoyed this episode, please do leave me a like. It really does help me out. I hope you're all doing well, staying safe. And as always, everybody, thank you very much for watching. We have the power, everybody. We have the power. And the power to get a season 3 is within our hands. Good journey, everybody. Geek proud.